Hello, my liquid soulmates. This is Kelly from Liquid Soul coming to you with our October new moon message. And this month, I wanted to focus on states of being. So, have you ever noticed how contagious states of being can be? Like, for example, when you see somebody smile or you're around somebody who's very happy, you start to feel more elevated inside. Or when the opposite of that happens, like perhaps you walk into a room and somebody's very grumpy, you think, oh, yikes, the air is a little tense in here, and it can be cut with scissors. So states of being, I like to identify two different states of being. A true state of being that's involving like embodying, which is our nervous system and endocrine system reactions and relationship with one another. And then a false state of being, which is our thinking mind. So trying to think ourselves into a certain state. So, for example, if I had to run track, and trust me, that is not something that would bring me joy, then I would say, well, I know that this is good for me. And even though this is hurting me, I am glad that I'm here, where I'm trying to convince myself that I'm enjoying where I'm at, even though I'm not. So that's a false sense of state. So, how can we shift our sense of states, really, is through engaging our nervous system. So, our nervous system is equipped with little nerves or neurons called mirror neurons, and they are part of our body, which helps us really learn as children. We're very monkey see, monkey doer kind of people. And so we can help to interpret how somebody's feeling in certain situations through the mirror neurons. But the nervous system in general is our electrical system. So anything we come into contact with is the stimuli. And then the nervous system and the endocrine system communicate to create or elicit a certain feeling or emotion, which is the chemical aspect of our body. And that's the true state of being. So, we want to talk about how to move our true state of being so that we can embody the type of feelings that we want to feel. So it's through experience, just like, as I said, being around a happy person or watching a comedy that would shift you into, freeing that silliness up, that play up. And music is a very good way to begin to shift your state of being through your listening, and then you start to feel a little looser, feel the rhythm, and then it begins to elicit happiness. But have you ever noticed if you listen to sad music, it can sometimes do the opposite effect or have the opposite effect? Animals are another fantastic way to change your state into a happier state. Pets have a wonderful way of loving us unconditionally and accepting us no matter what we look like. And even like funny cat videos, man, they can really start to elevate you if you just allow yourself to watch their sweet and happy demeanor. And this is where, when we want to allow our state of being to be contagious, then we can purposefully choose the state that we want to be in. And if we need to alter that state, using our nervous system, looking outside of ourselves to elicit the feelings inside through our natural process of, connectedness. But I actually wanted to share a story the other day. I was out on a walk, and a lot of people were doing debris pickup from the recent hurricane. And a side note, sending blessings to everyone who's been impacted by this recent hurricane. But as I was out walking, lots of people cleaning up, there were two younger adults or older teenagers, and they were having so much fun having a water fight with a hose, and it immediately made me feel super happy, and just enjoying them being their natural selves, being playful. And I thought, gosh, how important it is to remain in play, because not only were they having a wonderful time as they were dealing with a stressful situation, but witnessing them created that same state or feeling in me of just appreciation of life. Like, thank goodness we're able to clean up and we have one another. So, our state of beings, back to the beginning, really are quite contagious. And when we are that contagious with the way that we're feeling, it's so important to remain very conscious and aware that we can alter and change our state no matter what's going on around us. Of course, you always want to honor if you are experiencing grief or sadness, be with those feelings, but you don't have to necessarily make your state of negativity or whatever you're going through contagious. You can alter the way that you're expressing into something a little more positive and impact the entire world. If you think about just giving one smile, then that smile is contagious for one person, and that other person smiles at other people, and it just spreads. So we can either begin to, spread peace, happiness, grace, or we can spread negativity through our actions or our own stress and expressing those out. So I think I'm going to definitely choose to try and spread as much happiness and peace as possible. And I invite you to do the same. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you guys have a very wonderful October and happy new moon.